It is a gloomy, cold, cloudy fall morning, which we love. Um, I was really excited to do this project. As soon as I saw that on there, on the syllabus, I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm for sure doing that." That's a little embarrassing, and that's not even all of it. I have a lot of Xbox time into it too. I used to be completely obsessed with The Sims. I mean, the amount of money I've spent on these expansion packs is ridiculous. I had no business spending that much money at such a young age. However, I've had this sim of myself for years, and I've just, throughout the years, um, updated her to. I think she looks a lot like me. Really, she does, minus not having tattoos, but they have terrible, terrible tattoo choices. Um, I gave her traits that are similar to my own traits because I wanted to assess my own bias in selecting these employees. So we have self-care specialist, a spa membership, ambitious, childish. I do have a childlike nature, but haters mad they can't experience childlike wonder like me. And erratic, for sure. I'm going to show you the little shop that I built. I actually have not played with the Get to Work package at all. So this was pretty fun in exploring different parts of the game, even though I've put so many hours into it. That's just, I think I only bought that because of the things that are included in it. So this is the Strange Emporium. It is essentially a like card store, D&D game related, not like a GameStop. There's something in Ohio, it's called Epic Loot, that I used to go to. This is kind of like that. This building was already here. I just redecorated the inside. So this is the inside. Some of this stuff was already here, but I had to make it look better. EA is not good at designing things for The Sims. They're just not. When I like actually play, I will download CC and mods and things like that. This is a table to play D&D. We've got some minis up here. Um, Creepy little gnomes and such. I want to get into the numbers of this business, but first, before I forget, I wanted to say that I purposefully made this bathroom not great just because of you mentioning cleaning bathrooms and how people judge a business by their bathrooms. So I thought it would be interesting to just put a kind of like what 1-star toilet or something because it'll probably break and things like that. So I just wanted to play around with that idea. I'm still learning how to use this video editing software. So if the transitions aren't great, just, you know, just bear with me. So yeah, we're going to get into the numbers. Kels is a stylist. This was a rags to riches playthrough that I started. It was really fun. Usually I cheat to have money, but I decided to not do that. And she's not moving. She's not doing anything. That's great. Um, she makes a lot of money per hour, and she still has this job, so she's going to have to juggle her already important stylist job with running this business. So she bought this business for $77,000 approximately. She had saved up that money through her stylist job. I'm trying to give you some gameplay through this, but there's really not much to do in here right now besides assessing the impressions for things. But, oh, here we go. These are the little deceptive toys and things that shops put at the counter to get you to buy more. Oh, I know there has to be some psychology around that. We put $15K into the business. We spent a little bit improving things. It's not opened yet. We're going to go see who we can hire. We have Lucian, not gonna try. Blossom, Yusuke, Miwa, and Kiera. So Lucian, his name was, these are Sims that I didn't make them. His name in the game was Lucanus. I changed his name to Lucian because that's my son's name, but my son's name is spelled with an E instead of an A. I named him that because of the Underworld movies. I'm sure you've seen them. But we have Lucian with a that might be an okay amount of experience. I would probably consider hiring him. I mean, half of them only have 2. This is strength 2. Okay. And then handiness. Okay. And he doesn't seem like a bad fit for the job. So let's say that these are the applicants, and she wants to interview each and every one. She hasn't done a job analysis. She's doing an unstructured interview, so she is subject to so many biases. Now, let's say that she interviewed Lucian. Lucian told her that he is an avid video gamer, that he has a little bit of retail experience, but he's very passionate about this type of shop because it's something that he's already very interested in. Let's say that Lucian is a Discord mod type of guy, but just without the neckbeard. Blossom is an older woman. I really enjoyed her presence. She was gregarious. She had just this good energy about her. We don't want to be ageist. Even though she has a little bit of experience, we feel for her. We like her. We could see she called her baby. Blossom called Kels baby, and from then on out it was fine. Because when you have that, older woman that's like, oh, thank you, baby. It just brightens your day. So Kiera, she has a little bit of retail experience like Lucian. When we met her, she seemed a little snobby, and she's younger. She just needs a job to get by for now. We think that she would be a strong employee because she has this confidence about her. She takes up space. She is very handy if anything goes wrong. And then we've got strength, which is, you would need strength for this role, obviously, if it's under retail employee, but we'll see if that directly affects the business. Job analysis. What is job analysis? It's a set of techniques that focuses on what a job is specifically. It's the tool that quantifies work and sets performance standards. This is kind of like the job. It's not kind of like, it is the job description you get when you apply for a job. I would say if Kels was to have done a job analysis, that she would have done a task-focused job analysis, just because in a retail business, it's not a skilled trade. It's not a job that, I mean, I don't want to hate on retail people, but it's not a job that requires a whole lot of um, you know what? I'm not even going to finish that sentence. But yes, if she was going to, she should have done task focused. A job analysis defines KSAOs. K for knowledge. It's knowledge that is like procedural information about the job. If you need to have your master's degree, or if you don't need a degree at all, that would be considered to be knowledge. S is for skills, which shows, sorry, toddler. Skills you can acquire after you already get the job. You don't need the prior knowledge. O's are other characteristics like personality traits and being flexible and being ethical and paying attention to detail, things of that nature. I was going to do some Strangerville gameplay while I got through the technical definitions of everything, but it's too extensive. So I'll just get into telling you why KSAOs are so important. KSAOs, they improve hiring decisions because you want to know if a person can actually meet the needs of the position that you're hiring for, and to see if they will actually perform that position, that role well. You need it to enhance employee performance. You don't want to be hiring people who are underqualified for jobs. Assessing KSOs are also important for enhancing employee performance. So you want to know your employees' strengths and weaknesses, and you need to make sure that those strengths and weaknesses align with the KSAOs of that specific job role. Having a set list of KSAOs also reduces bias because, like I said earlier, I gave my employees an unstructured interview, and my own bias definitely got in the way of that. Improves employee retention and engagement. You wouldn't have to spend so much money on turnover if you hire the proper employees. You wouldn't need to train them on the skills that they need to perform the job. It's it frees you up financially so much. You have to make that initial investment in getting the job analysis done, but in the long run, it's going to help your business. It's going to make your employees happier. Um, it just the overall well-being of the organization can be preserved and improved through a job analysis. So while I'm playing with my toys, I'm going to go ahead and hire my employees. Knowledge for retail employees, well, the KSAOs we would want to see in retail employees. Ks would be, you want to know about the products, you want to know um, the store policies, you need to know basic math, cash handling. Well, cash handling could be something that could be learned. However, I do know that when you apply for jobs where you're required to operate a POS system, they usually want you to have prior cash handling experience. So skills, you could say that they could teach people how to handle cash. I mean, that's not something that's particularly hard. So skills, problem solving skills, customer service skills, interpersonal communication, sales techniques. Abilities would be actively listening, being able to multitask, like going to help a customer while you're restocking, things like that. We want someone who can stand for a long period of time, so it would probably be somebody that's on the little bit more athletic side, right? Um, we want people who can work with a team, be nice to each other. Other characteristics would be friendliness, extroversion to a certain extent, or at least the perception, like you said, that you're introverted, but people perceive you to not be that way because you know, you put on a happy mask. So positive attitude would be another characteristic. Being flexible, being reliable, punctual, being patient, to just name some. And I'm going to start getting into traits versus abilities. Traits are like personality traits. It's something that's hard to change about a person. It forms in about mid 20s. And abilities are things that people can be taught. Some traits that we do not want to see in retail employees are them being hot-headed. Generally, if someone's a hothead, I don't really see them changing in their life. Um, Somebody who is a loner would conflict with the need for you to be able to be social and work well in a team. And gloomy too. I guess negative affect would be like the equivalent to gloomy, at least from my perspective. Um, that completely contrasts with being optimistic and being friendly with customers and your coworkers. For the plot, we have unlocked additional employee slots, and we were going to go with Blossom and Kiera. Actually, I have a cousin named Kiera. Okay, we have them hired. Okay, so it's 7 a.m. Very early for a store like this to open. However, let's go ahead and start playing the game finally. And like I said, I've never played this. I've never done this gameplay in the game, so I do not know what's going to happen at all. And here we go. We're going to open. Oh, whoops. Forgot to set things for sale. Okay, so this is hilarious. Look at Blossom and the way that she's walking. I must have not noticed that in our unstructured interview, but that's a little goofy, not gonna lie. Here comes Lucian, and that's a customer. Oh, it's a customer, my first customer. Let's see how. Oh, actually, you know what? Before I do this, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the traits of my employees. And again, my game is super laggy because my graphics card is so awful that I can't even run Baldur's Gate or like. All right, so I have my 3 employees, Lucian, Kiera, and Blossom. Now, let's see what kind of traits these people possess that I may or may not have known just by meeting them one time in an unstructured interview. I just added a fedora to his outfit. I think that is so funny, and I hope you get the reference. I hope you do. But anyways, we've got Lucian. He is very intelligent. Let's say he is somebody who has a high IQ, however, is lazy. So he didn't have good grades in high school, didn't go to college, doesn't have a whole lot of aspirations, but this could possibly be undiscovered neurodivergency. Who knows? Quick learner, that's a great trait. Preferences, he likes video gaming, he likes talking about his hobbies. These are pretty good things. He does not like small talk. He doesn't like small talk or deep thoughts. That's funny that I put that on there. So yeah, of course we have geek and lazy, and he's also a loner because he's a basement dweller. It's funny that I made all these Sims somewhat problematic. So this is Kiera. She is a bodybuilder. So she's very active. She loves being outdoors. And she's a kleptomaniac. Imagine that. So she's probably not going to enjoy this job. I mean, in this, oh, she's going to go to jail for sure. So she likes compliments and hardworking Sims. She likes malicious interactions. Interesting. She dislikes complaints. How is that going to work out in her favor? And she doesn't like silly behavior. She doesn't like discussing her interests. She just seems overall kind of closed-minded, a little snobby, if you will. Let's say that she comes from a generationally wealthy family and she's doing this just to, maybe she's not doing her body training, I don't know. It's off season. So Blossom, while not having the most experience in retail, she is the friend of the world. She likes everybody. She wants to be everybody's friend. She's gregarious. Doesn't really have a lot of dislikes. But she's older, enjoys knitting, gardening, creative woman, very outgoing. That's great for this job that she just landed. And she's a loyal person. She would probably make a great friend and she would probably interact well with employees. And the persona that Blossom gives off is, let's say, like a Southern mamaw. And a mamaw is a grandma, but just less formal and, in my opinion, more fun to be around. All right, so let's see how everything pans out. There are a lot of customers. Thankfully, she did hire 3 people. Um, that kid looks just like Lucian. Like this Lucian. All right, so let's see. Let's see what they do. I am just going to fully let them have autonomy. Assign him task work. And then we can manage him. We can criticize him. We can check on him. Praise him. I like this. There are lots of options. This is actually pretty cool. Let's have him. Oh, he's lazy. Let's have him clean the store. And then Blossom. Let's have her. Okay, well, she's already doing that. So she got right to work. That's great. We love that. And yeah, same thing for her. I will check on my employees. Where? Oh, she's still just standing there. I mean, at least everybody else moved around. So What do we want her to do? We don't want her to do that. Well, maybe we do want her to do that. Nah, let's say that she didn't want to do that. Let's have her answer customers' questions. All right. Is Blossom the only one doing her job right now? What is going on? Oh, it's so laggy. Okay, what is he thinking about doing? Is he gonna clean? So Lucian was just cleaning. I wasn't paying attention to it in the moment, but he did do his assigned task. I guess yeah, she was answering customers' questions. She's doing well too. All right, good job so far, team. So I just went ahead and changed all of their work outfits to something green and noticeable. The women have green fairy dresses on, and then Lucian is just in a giant bear suit for better visibility. So, and then something that's interesting is this sentiment, this compatibility that Kels and Blossom have right here. They have the highest level of social compatibility. So that's going to be great for them working together as employee and manager. Fantastic. Well, she's technically the owner. That's even better. Blossom. Oh, look, she's helping people. Oh, I love that. She's a great employee. She needs a promotion. Day one. She's got the tablet, and then look at these fools right here. They're not doing anything. Did you see that? Was there something that she just swiped? Did she steal something? Look, this employee, or not employee, these customers are coming to talk to her. Oh, she already has a bad relationship with this. Oh, she's a loiter. So there must have been some interaction between the two of them that I did not get to witness. Oh, here we go. We got an angry customer. How am I going to deal with her? Oh, I didn't realize that I should have been greeting these people. I didn't know that that was... So I'm going to go around and I'm going to greet my customers. What is Kiara doing? Are you just leaving? She is not just leaving on the job at 12:45. Oh, it's so laggy. I'm going to have to pause. So I'm greeting customers. Kiara just literally walked out of the store. Like, does that, I mean, I should fire her. I didn't think that I was going to have to fire somebody that quickly. Oh, here we go. We have a purchase. Oh, she's mad. I gotta go do something about that. Oh no, she's leaving. Wait, why am I trying to leave? Oh, I'm not. That's because there's nobody running the counter. Let's assign Lucian to ring up customers since that was what Blossom was doing. I think she's doing OCBs right now. However, she probably should have said something about her leaving the register. Like, duh. I'm gonna go praise Blossom for her already astounding performance on the job. I really want to fire Kiera. You know what's funny is I've been in a situation where I worked for Burger King when, like, from 17 to 19, and there was this guy who just would never show up to work. And he would no call, no show, or he would come in late. But nobody would fire him. Nobody would reprimand him because they needed him. All right, so now we are going to check in on our employees because that is something that all good bosses should do. I mean, if you want the best outcomes, you have to take care of the people. You have to actually care about them. No, but as I was saying, I'm gonna try to proc a malicious interaction potentially. Um, I don't have control over these Sims. Let me see what I can do. I just know those two ladies are not discussing D&D. Waving bye. I'm gonna go greet some more of my customers. I was unable to proc a bad interaction between them, but let's go ahead and it's 5 o'clock. Let's go ahead and close the store for the day. So we sold 5 things, 1630. Gosh, and then I had to pay them that much. I had to pay them more than what I profited from. Maybe if I had done a job analysis, I would know how many people I would need for these roles. Just a thought. We are totally firing Kiera. We're going to do it when she comes into work the next time to see the interaction between her and Kels. But we are getting her out of here. I mean, first day. All right, day 2. Let's open the store and let's see how today compares to yesterday. Well, here is a good demonstration of a KSAOs affecting job performance. Look, Kels seems like she's having some kind of intrusive thoughts or something. Or she's just an owner that's gonna leave her business. That's crazy. Oh, and especially here comes Kiera logging into the register. What is she? I don't know. She just gives me bad vibes. So we're going to say hi to Blossom and compliment her outfit. We need to assign tasks. Oh, wrong thing. Let's have her ring up the customers. Let's have... Oh, he's cleaning. Good, good, without me even asking him to. But I do want him to restock the sold items because I see some. And then Kayla, I'm about to go over here and fire her. Fire. Speed it up a little bit. Did I just get negative reputation for hiring? Oh no, that's friendship. No, it was both. Yeah, look, I got negative reputation for firing somebody that was not good at their job and walked out on day 1. That's crazy. Crazy. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I think that you got the gist of what I'm trying to do. It's unfortunate that I couldn't proc them to have these negative interactions with customers or to proc them to be lazy or anything like that. However, I do think that especially Blossom, she deserves a senior retail. She deserves a raise, a higher position, everything. At least we were able to get that out of her. And then yeah, I hope that you liked my little video. I know that it's kind of long, but this was really fun to do, and yeah, I learned a lot. not just about your class, but about this game too.